Good evening from Hampi. So this evening I'm getting the night sleeper bus to Udupi. It's going to take about 10 hours and it's a non-AC bus, so I don't know what it's going to be like. The previous one I got was like a super nice AC sleeper and it was really good, so it'll be interesting to compare. So I thought I'd record the experience for you. Whether it's good or bad, we'll see. So I've got to get a tuk-tuk into like the local city where the buses go from, and then we'll go from there. Good morning from Udupi. So I got here at like 6 this morning and the bus was totally fine actually. I did sleep, but when I got here I still needed more sleep. I was so tired. This hotel let me check in early, but I had to pay extra. But this is what, £10-ish a night gets you in Udupi? Anyway, first things first, I desperately need a coffee, obviously, and some breakfast. I think there's a place just outside, so we'll go down and see what they've got. Well, that place didn't really have any breakfast food, so I ended up going to the pharmacy and getting this protein bar thing. So I'm just going to eat that and hopefully wake up a bit. I'm just not alive today at all, but yeah, I'm pretty happy to be here. So I should probably tell you why I've come here. So Udupi is famous for a few things. The first one is the temples. So there's a few really famous temples here. And there's one that's particularly important, and apparently it's amazing as well. It's like a Krishna temple, so I'm going to check that one out first because my hotel's pretty close. The other thing is the food. Like all around India you see these vegetarian restaurants that are called like Udupi Pure Veg Restaurant or whatever. Loads of restaurants use Udupi in the name, and I think that's because vegetarian food is supposed to be particularly good here, which is obviously really good for me. So hopefully we'll try some nice food while we're here. And the other thing is the beaches. I think there's also some islands that you can get like a little ferry to. So I'm going to investigate that, but I'm not 100% sure I'll get a chance to do it, but we'll try anyway. So I'm going to head out in a moment. I do still need to go to the ATM because, as you'll have seen, I had huge ATM problems in Hampi and I'm running pretty low on cash. So yeah, I hopefully get that sorted and hopefully just have a really nice day here. So I walked to the main temple area to have a look around. There was a lot to see, including these beautiful ceremonial chariots, and it was clear that a lot of people come here for pilgrimage. The first temple that I went in was the Lord Ananteshvara temple, which is a very old and important temple, believed to be over 1,000 years old. It's dedicated to Lord Shiva, and I took a little walk around, but I was a little bit cautious about filming, as for all the visitors here it's a very holy place. The next temple to visit was the famous Udupi Sri Krishna Mata. The way to get in was a little bit confusing as I had to follow signs all the way to the back side. The temple was founded in the 13th century and it's one of the most important temples devoted to Lord Krishna in India. I had to follow a really long walking route that seemed to pass through the whole temple and around the central pond, which was really beautiful. It's a bit confusing and I'm the only foreigner here, so I'm trying to be a bit incognito about how I'm filming, so I don't want to disrespect anybody. At this point there was clearly something important happening, so I tried my best to stay out of the way of the devotees. I didn't get to see the main idol of the temple because it's only viewable through some holes in a wall, so I'll put a picture of it here. Well, I've left the temple area now. I think I'm going to get a tuk-tuk to the beach. Hello. Malpe Beach is how much? 200. 200. Okay. Let's go. About this boat trip. I got myself a ticket for the boat trip, which cost 400 rupees, around £4, which seemed pretty reasonable, and then I followed the crowd to wait for the boat. I was the only foreigner in the group, with the majority of the others being young Indian guys on a lad's holiday. So this is St. Mary's Island. It is quite lovely here, it's super peaceful. There's like a couple of cafes and stuff, but that is it. And I think they're doing their best to keep it clean as well, like the rest of Udupi. But yeah, super nice. I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind. But it's quite rocky. I think there's some like little rock pools around the corner. Oh, cute. probably like little crabs and stuff in there. Can't walk around now. So the boat trip costs 400 rupees, which is about £4, and you get an hour here. So I'll probably take a little stroll around and then maybe get a drink. I've seen only one other foreigner since I got here. It's all Indian tourists. Like strange sculpture over there. Let's go. Oh, that's a bit random. Upcycling. Hello, lime soda?
Lime soda, 50 rupees. One?
Yeah, one. And it's here?
That's it.
Thank you. Oh, change. Thank you. Lime soda. Without sweet, without salt. Guy in front of me in the queue was getting a fruit salad and he was putting like some masala on top of it, but the wind like blew it straight in my eyes, so I had like a sneezing attack. It's pretty funny. I just read on the sign that this island, the rocks here were formed when Madagascar was still like attached to India, which is pretty interesting. So it was like from volcanic activity. So yeah, there you go. The boat back is pretty soon, so I'm just going to sit in the shade until then. So the search for an ATM continues. Apparently there's one up here. Whether or not it will work, I do not know, but really need to use it now. Is that an ATM? It looks like it. Oh, let's give it a go. Oh my god, it's worked. Finally have some cash. Thank God for that. I think I'm basically going to go get a coffee now because I'm in need of one. There's a few cafes down the road that look like they probably do some sort of coffee, so let's go see what we can get. Hello. Milk coffee?
Huh?
Milk coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah, milk coffee. Sugar, no sugar.
Sugar, no sugar.
No sugar, milk coffee. Thank you. After the coffee, I decided to find a tuk-tuk back into the city. How much? 330. Meter. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Rickshaw meter. So I've just come back to the hotel. I've got a few things I need to do. I need to book my bus back to Goa for tomorrow, just in case it sells out. And also my feet got super sandy at the beach, so I want to like have a shower and wash everything and get some new socks on. I know I haven't had lunch, but I just haven't been hungry because it's so hot here. But dinner time, I'm gonna go to a place that I found that's supposed to be really good for vegetarian food, so quite looking forward to that. So yeah, that should be good. I will see you guys then. So it's like 6:30 now, so let's go try some of this famous vegetarian food. I have heard that Udupi is actually where the masala dosa came from, but I don't know whether that's true because I've also heard it's Bangalore. So let's go and see. This restaurant seemed to be consistently one of the best reviewed vegetarian restaurants in Udupi. so it seemed like the perfect place to try some of this famous food. I obviously had to try a dosa. This one is a poddy dosa, which is sprinkled with a really special masala mix. I also got this chap dish, dehi sev puri, which is small wafer balls stuffed with something delicious and then topped with yogurt, herbs and sev. After dinner, I decided to take a walk around the temple area again. It had a totally different vibe at night. It was very lively, lots of people were still around, and there was a group singing bhajans. I just got back in. That meal was so good, but I do love South Indian food, and it's really nice to be able to have proper South Indian food while I'm here. It's been a really nice day. Udupi's a really nice city, like it's super clean and not so crazy like other places I've been in India. And it really does feel like the real Karnataka, because there's not many tourists here at all, like foreign tourists. I've seen a few, but it's not really a place where a lot of foreigners are coming, I don't think. And with that, people have been a bit curious about me, because obviously I look a little bit different, so have been getting a few stares and stuff, but people are very nice, and if you smile at them, they'll smile back, and it's all fine. The Krishna temple was pretty special. I don't know how much of a good job I did of capturing it, to be honest, because I was just so aware of being disrespectful, because it's a very important place for a lot of people that are coming here. But the boat trip as well, that was a nice little surprise. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get to do that, so that was a nice bonus. I hope you enjoyed seeing this little glimpse of Udupi. I will be here tomorrow. My bus isn't until like 10 p.m. at night, so I have the whole day to explore again, so looking forward to that. But for now I'm going to call it a night, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.